Yeah, that's an important step.
The more we can forget something.
Yeah, I forgot to do the live stream. That's okay.
Whole countdown and everything.
Yeah, hold. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the whole countdown. Live from the basement. It's Thursday night. Woohoo! Yeah, we just did all this, but we didn't hit the start on the stream. So, I am a YouTube professional. No, I'm not. I can give you all the money I get paid for this. Nothing. I do it because I love it. I love it. I love you guys. I love doing this. I love playing. I love getting together. Oh. I love you, man. I love you. Yeah. So, we're battling the Arene and the Queen and the Broodmother, and we're continuing from last week. Yeah, they were all cocooned. They were all killed, but then saved by the Arene Queen and the Broodmothers because they wanted the live meat in their husks, and they put them in their carbonite on the side of the wall of the interior of the Broodmother's lair, but those husks weren't strong enough to hold them. After a short rest, our warlock got some spells back, did a misstep out of his cocoon across the way, and helped break free our barbarian who planted his axe in one of the bad guys, and Bay helped weaken the husk of Tumo, and now we're starting the initiative count with Tremor. There's a whole 5 minutes for you. So you are in your husk. I guess the question is, what can you do? What could you do? We said it was a DC 22 to try to break free of one of these husks. Yours has been compromised.
Strength.
Your strength has been compromised too, as Tumo and Jeff have been hit with 2 levels of exhaustion. Everyone else has 1 level of exhaustion, which means -2 for 1 level, -4 for 2 levels to most D20 rolls. But I know you all have a plethora of luck.
Nope.
Plethora. Jorge, do you know what a plethora is?
Lots. Nope.
So this is the current presentation of the room.
Yep. You are here.
All right, so I really can't do anything, man.
I guess it's a strength check for you, or hold an action.
You're saying I couldn't do anything like heebie-jeebie, right?
Yeah, your hands are. Yeah, you're mummified. You're completely restrained.
Well, how did he misty step?
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask. It needed to happen.
Maybe
It was enough.
Verbal components.
Well, I said you can speak, but you can't do.
Do any of them look like they're going down?
You have one that has a good size that is bloodied, right? Bloodied is over half damage, and then you have one that has taken 1 hit. And the queen has taken 1 hit, but she seems more buff than the other 2, as you can tell.
Yeah, they're not bloodied, right?
One of them is bloody.
Oh, I'm sorry.
One of the Broodmothers is bloody.
Oh, I got hit by a fireball, didn't it?
They all did.
The 2 Broodmothers did. The queen didn't.
Queen didn't. All right, I guess I'll try to break free with my action. That's a terrible roll. So with my bonus action, I will do nothing. Because nothing really makes sense. Just let me double check before I commit to that. Healing Word and Shield of Faith, and I think both of them require somatic. Oh, the Healing Word is not. But we're not terribly hurt, we just got a short rest.
How are you? Health-wise? All the way up?
Mostly.
Yeah.
Jeff was. How's your health?
31.
31
Yeah, is that most of the way up?
out of 44.
Yeah. And how's Bay's health?
I'm full.
That's not the issue.
You're right.
I failed my escape, and therefore
It's not the issue yet.
I am done unless you'll let me use my bonus action to try to escape again.
No.
I'm done.
Okay, the broodmother. The two broodmothers, they tackle Jeff and try to restrain him. His strength is +2. I'm gonna make it plus his proficiency is 6. Yeah, plus 16. So +4. His proficiency is, I assume, 4.
He has exhaustion.
Good point. So the Aaron are going to need 14s to restrain Jeff. And their strength is crappy, so they fail. So they've tackled Jeff, and they're trying to pin him down, but Jeff's fighting them off, and they're unable to. The broodmother, though, his eyes focus in on Bay. Bay, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh, how's a 2 sound?
It sounds like you're taking 13 points of psychic damage.
I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration.
Not as good as a 1.
There you go, a 10.
A 10. It sounds like you're taking 13 points of psychic damage.
All right, well, it was a better attempt than a 2.
We could be done in a half hour at this rate.
All right. Jeff.
I don't know if I want to come out of my cocoon. I might be better off just staying in here.
I know. It's like, a voice in my head sounds pretty reasonable
what's
now.
happened to-
All right. You're stuck and you haven't had yours weakened yet?
That's true.
All right. So, Jeff is going to attack your cocoon and your cocoon. And it's inanimate objects, so he has advantage on both. 12 plus his modifier is actions is +5. So he 17 for 1d6 plus 2. So your 22 is -7 is 15. Your 22 is -6 for 16. As he
16 beats it, right?
So he just weakened your
Two
new magic number to break free.
16.
16 and 17.
50.
15 and 16? 15 and 16. All right, but then as he does, he falls on the ground prone with the two broodmothers dogpiling him. That was his turn. Tumo.
So,
Your cocoon's already been weakened.
yeah. Do I know how far? I don't remember.
By 2 plus by 7, so 22, 15. You need, your magic number to break free your cocoon is a strength of 15.
No.
Okay.
There's a 4.
4. Yeah. So you know if you want to re-roll, it's 3 hit luck points.
No.
Yeah. All right. That was Tumo. Bay.
Oh,
The big queen mama just moved to the entrance of the lair.
okay. I want to grab my staff.
Yep.
Is it at my feet somewhere?
Sure.
Okay. And then are we all kind of on the same side?
Yes. But
I want to cast.
Jeff is prone with the broodmothers on top of him.
Jeff ruined my master plan.
As in, they're distracted. That's what I heard.
Which means if you tried to hit
Yeah,
him
that's what I hear too. Okay.
with a melee attack, you'd have advantage.
what? Got it.
So this is my internet.
Do I have a melee attack that I could do?
Yeah, I just lost him.
Oh no.
No, I got you. For some reason, I lost you on that screen, but I have you over in this screen.
Okay. Alright.
That's weird. Nice back.
Let's see. Who's still tied up? Belinda and Trevor.
I'm weakened.
Tumo, Belinda, and Tremor are all still in their carcocobus. They're
Weakened.
cocooned.
Are they all weakened?
All the cocoons
Where's
are
one of them
weakened.
still? full
Cocoons are
strength.
weakened,
Okay.
but still
Then I
stronger
will-
than we are.
Go for it. Okay.
Because we're exhausted.
I will take my staff and bash the bruised mother head with it.
All right, you'll have advantage because they are on the ground.
All right. That did not roll. Why did that roll? Yeah. Okay. We'll just roll 2 20s manually here. So that is a big 6 to hit.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Oh, no, sorry. It's 5.
With advantage, you rolled a 5.
Yep. I
Yeah.
rolled 2 4s on the dice.
Yeah,
It's
that,
3 minus 2.
that's not good.
Nope.
We're
No.
all gonna die.
Belinda?
Okay. So it's just a strength check to break out of this thing. I can't actually attack it or anything. Right?
No.
'Cause I'm-
It's yeah.
No. Okay. So
And
strength-
it's plus your strength or athletics, but also it's minus
2 for my
for-
exhaustion.
2 for your
Okay,
exhaustion.
but athletics helps. So, 19.
Yeah. Break the chains.
Okay.
Screams and runs flying out the
Yeah.
That's supposed to be the end of your turn.
That's my whole action.
Yeah.
Okay.
action. You get bonus action.
It's supposed to happen at the end of his turn.
Oh.
Belinda, that was Belinda. Tremor, it's back to you.
Well, there's nothing to it but to get out of it, and that's not going to do it.
All right.
I will spend 3 luck to reroll.
Okay.
17
Minus 2.
minus 2 plus 2 for the strength.
So 17.
So 17.
You're able to break free.
All right, that's the end of my turn, I guess.
Yeah, the brood mother sees this and
Can I move?
no, I didn't let him. So we have Bay, Belinda. I think Bay, you're still the obvious target for the brood mother. Give me another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, if you insist. How about a 16?
16. So you feel the psychic attack, and it feels like you mitigated half the damage. You only take 8 points of psychic damage.
All right.
That was the 19. So one of them seems to have a hold on Jeff, but Jeff is going to turn around and hold him back. 16 and so they're grappling each other as they wrestle on the ground in front of you, which means Tumo, you would you haven't broke free yet, so strength check.
9.
9 on your 9.
9.
That was Tumo. Bay. Back to you already.
Was it my turn already? Oh boy. Not prepared for this disappointment.
Twice this thing has hit you with its psychic attack.
Okay. Is there any way I could place a fireball so it doesn't hit us?
I will let you place a fireball.
I'm willing to sacrifice Jeff.
I will place a fireball such that it hits all 3 of them and Jeff.
All right, let's do it.
And the Broodmother is going to get a dexterity save, but the other 3, because they're grappled and wrestling on the floor, they're just going to automatically take the full effect. They're going to
Alright.
automatically fail their dexterity saving throw. Okay? So the Broodmother,
Okay.
this is going to be +2. For a 3 on the die for 5, so that's going to fail. You want to roll your dice?
Yes, I was trying to figure out what DC it is, but yeah,
It's
that doesn't hit.
It's not going to matter.
All right, fireball. That's a lot of ones. 21.
It's not bad. Then I'll take a full.
I had that
full 21.
38 one of those times. It's ruined all fireballs now.
We might end up doing CPR on Jeff if we live.
Well, he's 30 something, right? He's 45.
4, 6, and 14 is. Yeah. So one of the Broodmothers on top of him just goes limp. The Broodmother, however, the Queen,
It's not
is
limp,
still
it's
up.
extra crispy.
Concentration check? Any concentration checks?
That's a good question, but they're not currently controlling anyone, right? That was Bay's turn. We're to Belinda.
Okay, so there's a pile of our stuffed weapons on the floor.
Yes.
Okay. So
Free action, pick them up.
yeah, probably mine unless there's something really good sitting there.
No.
Somebody else's.
You have a couple scimitars. You have what? An axe or a hammer?
Yeah.
Musket.
A musket?
You don't know how to use it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just want to go with my own stuff that I'm proficient
There's a
in, right?
mace
So,
and a mace.
all right. So I'll grab my knives and
So the one of them's dead. The other one is being grappled by Jeff right at your feet. You have advantage on all attacks.
I'll do that, or I'll go after Mama.
Yeah. But you got to get around everybody to get to Mama, unless you have some magic.
I got 35
So-
feet of movement.
So this outside ring is solid.
Is the tree? Yeah. and she's in the-
There's a ledge here that you're on. This middle part is water.
But you got to get through the enemy, which I don't think you can. 'Cause
You,
they're
you can go like this.
Oh, you can?
Move through your own person.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm grabbing my cleavers and I'm going after Mama.
All right.
Good luck.
Yep.
So you're gonna have one opportunity attack at disadvantage, because there's one of those Broodmothers is on the ground being grappled by. Even though you're grappled, doesn't mean you can't. I'm just giving you.
Lash out. Okay.
So a 10 plus the 3 is 13. Probably gonna miss you.
Yeah, that hits me.
All right.
It does.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
I am not tough. Okay.
But you make it across, and there's a Broodmother, and half of her eyes refocus on you, the charging threat.
Okay. So I'm going to use one of my focus points to turn on my elemental super duper. And so I'll do 2 unarmed strikes I can do it from 15 feet away.
There's not really. I mean, you can be 10 feet away.
Okay, just not base contact.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for.
Belinda is the last dragon.
Where is that? There it goes. And she will choose fire damage with her unarmed strike. So, first one is a 23. Okay, wait, I gotta do the 21.
Okay.
Hit.
Yeah.
for 7
Okay, nice.
fire damage, and the next one is a 13.
13's gonna miss.
Okay. So I think I did.
Unless you spend some luck.
Or you're a human.
Well, he's always trying to get us to spend
I
luck.
know.
You got inspiration though, right?
No, I don't at the moment. Unless you can give.
It's
it to
been a
me
long day.
Let's just give it to me for taking notes last time.
I will give it to you for taking notes.
Look at it.
You want to use it on this roll?
No. Save it when I'm dying.
Fair enough.
No, I just need to check on. I think it takes my. If my buttons and turn this thing up. Where are you? There's a,
Excuse me.
Start your turn. You can spend a focus point. Oh no. Okay, that's not a bonus. Okay, so I could do another focus point for another Fury of Blows attack. So I will do that. Try one for one more. Oh, that's worse. So. Yeah, that's it.
All right, that's Belinda. Tremor. As you start to figure out what you're going to do, a voice, all of you hear a voice in your head. Don't leave without freeing me. Free me.
Does it echo or is it like clear as a bell in our ear?
It clears the bell in your ear.
It's like a female voice,
How could you tell?
and there's no other cocoons on the wall.
Well, you found the one, right? You found
was
the one
obviously dead.
dude that was
The one
obviously
dead.
dead and well decayed, but maybe there's another one.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
All right. So I am broken free. I will move over and
we
pick
should
up my
probably-
mace,
Yep.
I tried to pull you out.
and I will cast second level guiding bolt on. How close? Actually,
There's
how
a
close
brood
is-
mother right
How
here.
close is the brood mother to the whatever other thing?
So I'm gonna say this is the one that's dead.
Okay.
This one's still alive, and she's still alive. So
5
one
feet
at your
between.
base feet, where you would have, if it's a ranged spell attack, you'd have disadvantage on this guy because it's prone.
Okay.
And it's right here. Right. This one you'd have your normal
Yeah.
attack.
But I want to be within 5 feet of each other. Are they within 5 feet of each other?
No, they're 10 feet. There's 5 feet between them.
Okay. Let me.
Now you could go stand in the water in between them.
Yeah. And I'll grab my mace on the way,
Yeah.
and then I will cast sleep on both of them.
All right. So
And-
sleep is a collection of die. No, it does. It changed how
not
to.
anymore.
Yeah, it changed how it worked.
That's why I decided to change it because I was reading it. Each creature of your choice in a 5-foot sphere centered on a point within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the incapacitated condition until the end of its next turn, at which point it repeats the save. If the target fails the second save, the target has the unconscious for the duration of the spell. The
Nice.
spell ends on a target if it takes damage or someone within 5 feet of it takes an action to shake it out of its spell's effect.
That's great.
Creatures that don't sleep, such as elves, it's
Yeah.
blah blah
What's the saving throw?
blah. 11 wisdom.
It's a wisdom saving throw, and it's only 11.
That's my
All
my
right.
bane.
I'm giving the brood.
Level 4.
The
Level
bread.
4.
Brood mother gets +1. Brood mother. The queen gets +2. +1. We're looking for 11. It's 14. The queen +2. It's an 18.
Can't do anything about that.
Good idea.
Yeah, it was a great idea. Wish it would have worked.
Me too.
But a whole bunch of mosquitoes go
Yeah.
fall down.
What I will tell you, as you stand in, oh, by the way, it's dark out, right? We said night has fallen, right?
Yeah.
So those that don't have night vision, you also can't see.
But she has glowing eyes.
Sure, she did.
I was aiming for the glowing eyes.
Yeah, we might remember this next turn. And she's kind of blotted out whatever what's it called when the light's just ambient light was coming through the doorway. She is kind of blocking it out. But what I will tell you is, from where you stand, the water seems fresh here. It's just the water right around the queen that seems tainted.
So she's the taint. You put it your way. You use your words.
That's the trick. That's where you gotta enter.
They're the taint. You said it.
You should fist her. Oh no, that's what Belinda does.
Different kind of fury of blows.
And demonetized.
Okay, that was Tremor's turn. The Broodmother. Let's see here. This is
Send your angry letters to.
the Broodmother's got Jeff pinned, and the Queen though looks at you, and you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
So, yeah. I have 10.
You feel
I have 8. Because the first,
Yeah. You feel like some psychic damage is coming on.
I can't do anything about that.
14 points of psychic damage. But as your headache pounds, it starts to move away. Opportunity attack.
Oh, hell. Yeah. And that's going to be
Chop one of her legs off, slow her down.
with my mace.
No.
Whiff.
Okay.
All right, time to break out a different
Was
die.
it a 1?
No.
Darn.
It's fun how that has changed our opinion of ones. Jeff's turn is he's holding that Broodmother down. Tumo, there's a Broodmother being grappled, both wrestled on the ground in front of you. You still need to break free, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I have been known to roll double once.
Ouch.
Oh my god. I think that's the 20.
Natural 20, yeah.
Yeah, natural 20.
Finally on your third turn, carcass, the carapace. I like it. The carapace shatters away, shards. Bay kind of cringes as shards.
Oh yeah.
That's it though. I can't do anything else.
That's
Big
it.
red.
Yeah. That was Tumo. Bay. Bay, you just saw the Broodmother flee outside the darkness of the cavern.
I think maybe I should give chase.
All right. You jump across. You have jump active, don't you?
I don't remember if I did that or not.
Okay.
It's a bonus action, so I could have done it, I guess, last
5,
turn.
10. You land here. That's 10. This is 20. This is 30. 30 feet puts you just at the entrance of the cave. And as you get there, you see it kind of curving up around the outside of the tree trunk.
So I've lost sight.
Yeah, I'm afraid you have. You can dash if you dare.
If I dare. Okay, slight order of operations change. I realized, could I cast jump on myself and then move? And see if that
Okay.
gets me further?
Okay.
I want my action.
Okay. Well, that means you use a spell though, so you can't do a spell.
But I did not use a spell slot.
So, okay. How'd you cast jump then?
It's a evocation.
So that doesn't take a spell slot. That doesn't.
Nope.
That doesn't take the cast spell action.
It's a bonus action.
It's still a spell.
It's still okay. We're gonna let it go, but we're gonna research this.
Yeah, they changed the rules with 2024. So it's if you cast a spell using a spell slot,
Was that what it is?
you can't use a spell slot.
Okay. All right. I'll trust you. All right. So you cast jump, and with jump you get uber duper movement, right?
Basically, it gives me extra 20 feet.
All right. With extra 20 feet, you're here, and now you can see it,
And she can
Okay.
see you.
and she can see you.
She can see me. We're going all out. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt,
All right.
Ooh.
and I do not have advantage anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay. How's a 17?
17 will hit.
Yes.
Super bug zapper.
Okay, 23 damage.
23 damage. All right.
And I think the next attack roll made against it will have advantage before the end of my next turn.
All right. So it is now looking bloodied. Bloodied just means it's half hit points. But it is also on a tree and it has a movement advantage. That was Bay's turn. You've done everything you can do, Bay?
Yes.
Belinda.
Action, bonus action movement.
Okay.
What?
Well, I thought it was Broodmother after Bay.
No, Broodmother is and the Queen both are after Tremor.
I'm okay if it wants to skip my turn.
All right. So I'm gonna do 2 unarmed strikes at the one
At your feet
at my feet.
with advantage.
Okay.
Because it's prone.
It's on the ground.
And it's being grappled, so it's that's why you get advantage.
Cool. All right. And let's
Probably needed that.
what my choices were on the. It's a cold fire, lightning, or thunder. Let's do cold just for kicks. And
Yeah.
hopefully that won't overflow onto Jeff. So with advantage, 19 is 17
Mm-hmm.
for 6.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 5. 5 cold
Okay.
damage. And second shot, but it was only 10 to hit.
10 misses.
Okay.
You break free?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Done? Movement?
Yeah.
Got a plan?
No, I guess I could. No.
All right. Belinda, Tremor.
Once it scurries up the tree, I can't do anything to it.
The only one I can see is what's in front of me, right?
Correct. You can see that Bay just darted out the tree and did her oogity boogity up to the side of the tree.
There's 2 in here.
Well, there's one.
No,
One's
sorry.
dead.
There's 2 of us besides me in there.
Free me.
Hold, please. Can you call back in an
All
hour?
right, so I'm gonna go outside,
All right.
look around.
10.
Can see Bay.
You can see Bay. Well, you could see Bay just barely between the ferns.
His attention is.
Yeah,
Put it that
absolutely.
way, so if I look up there, can I see it?
No. Not
What am I seeing?
Right now, you see, like on the map on the table.
What's
right?
this thing up here?
Tree.
That this is Chilene. This is
Oh,
his familiar. This is it.
all right.
But that's a fun idea. I could put it in on one of these things also.
Well, I will turn my back. Seeing as how my back is covered by Bay for a moment. I will cast Secret Flame on the one that's on the ground. The brood mother.
Okay,
So that's a Dex 11.
but you're at this. Is it a ranged attack?
I don't think so.
Save. It's a save. Okay, with
Dex 11.
Dex 11.
Uh huh.
Yeah. So with a dexterity, she's gonna fail.
All right. So that's 1d8. That's enough to kill it, right? It's a 7.
7's a good roll. It's not dead.
It's just a cantrip.
Tremor, you had a little movement. You want to stay where you're at?
Yeah.
You don't want to.
I can't help him anymore, and I'm at least protected a little bit. I'm inside the doorway, right?
Yeah, you're inside the doorway. Yeah. You can't see it. It can't see you. What you can notice is that the water turns corrupt again right around this bloated beast. Broodmother. Broodmother sees. What?
You said we're exhausted because we have this horrible thirst?
Is
Correct.
that
So if
because we
we-
still have the ticks on us?
Yes.
We didn't get rid of the ticks?
You didn't
I
get.
did.
You did. Yeah, because you shouldn't have the.
That's what the exhaustion
No,
was from?
the exhaustion was from the incredible thirst. Yes. Yes. It
We
was.
still have.
Well, isn't it
You
still
do
like
not
this?
have it. The ones that did have the did have the thirst. Yes. You shouldn't have you shouldn't have
Exhaustion.
exhaustion. You shouldn't have the -2 to your rolls.
Okay.
Because you didn't have the ticks. Ticks was driving the thirst. The rest of you have.
Well, we all got one level of exhaustion from being knocked unconscious, right?
You got one level of exhaustion from the thirst that was being driven by the ticks. Right?
After that.
And then every 5 times I incremented the screeching noise, I had you roll a constitution check, and when you failed, I gave you a level of, or did it? It might have happened when you died. I think I gave you a level.
Yes.
Okay, that's what it was.
That's what it was from.
It was from when you died. I gave you a level of exhaustion. That makes sense.
So, some people have this deep thirst still.
Yeah. Yes.
When they see water that isn't bad, would they want to drink it?
Yeah, they would. So you sense the water back there, now that the spider's gone, seems to be clearing up. That's what he's saying. But if you use an action, it's not gonna get rid of your exhaustion though. It would just prevent you perhaps from getting another level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Okay, where are we at?
My
The
turn
brood-
is over.
Yeah, the broodmother.
Broodmother's gonna is gonna attack Bay.
Wow.
Hey, it's
Probably.
been nice knowing you.
Yeah. As you see it split into 2.
Pardon?
Well, it does, actually it splits into 3.
Pardon? Sphincter says what?
I don't like that.
Well, you are at least a little familiar with it as you saw it do it before.
Yeah.
Instead of being, is this a new edition?
No, this is my sister's dog.
Pet sitting. Can I do 2 of these at once?
Oh, okay. We did see this.
Yeah. I remember it now.
We saw this trick
Mirror image.
last time it was up there.
Mhm.
Underline on the word trick.
And after it does, it moves around the tree some more. And it is now Jeff's turn. He grapples back. They're in a tap. I like that. Tumo, you're up. There's one right at your feet. You can attack with advantage, or you can go outside and start chasing. Pick up your rifle and start chasing it.
I'm going to pick up the cutlasses.
Yeah.
The
Scimitars.
And I have a double attack.
Yeah.
2 weapons.
2 weapons. With advantage.
Would you move? Thank you.
Where do you want me to go?
The screen. So I'm going to attack with both scimitars.
Yep.
All right, you should read
-4.
Oh, really? +6.
So
Plus
+2.
So this is a 14.
All right.
And this is an 18.
They both hit.
They both hit. So it's
Slicey daisy.
D6s +4s. So that's 6 and 8 is 14.
Nice.
Yeah. So, would you like to describe how you kill it?
I decapitate it at the head and at the legs.
Nice.
Jeff gets a waterfall of blood.
Black blood, spurting all over me.
Icker.
Yeah.
And he rolls the body off the edge, and he's in the water. Is it me, or is this water actually good, or is it messing with my mind again? And he starts washing off some of this ichor that's all over him.
As a bonus action, can I pick up my musket?
You could have that as a free action. Well, because you have yes, your bonus action. However, you still have movement. Would you like to move?
Yes, I'd like to move to the doorway at least.
And at the doorway, you free me.
Can I tell where this is coming from?
Yeah, because you're standing right next to it. Another further into the walls compared to the one that is a female that has been encased. But
Isn't tight.
okay, so you're about to go to the doorway. You see that Tremor standing there anyway. As you stand there looking, about to go outside to pursue the Arene Queen, you hear this voice, "Freely," and you look against the, like, buried, encased in the wall of the tree trunk, inside of the tree trunk. You see this statue relief of a female.
But it's not a cocoon.
Oh, it is a cocoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I turn back and
Well,
I
next
can't
turn.
do anything now.
Next turn, maybe you do something.
Hers is just more form-fitting and flattering than ours was. Cardboard looks like.
That was Tumo Bay. It has moved around the edge, and now there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
You do see one of the 3, but you don't know if that's going to be it or not.
Well, we'll move. Well, actually, here's a question for you. Is one of them glowing?
Why would it be glowing?
From my
Fairy
whatever it's
fire?
called.
Your fairy?
No, not
Flame?
fairy fire.
The flame, the sacred flame.
The bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Oh, the guiding bolt?
Because the next person should have advantage on it, right?
I don't know how this version of Image works as well.
I'm going to just
So-
say they're all glowing.
Okay. So I have advantage on attacking all of them.
Yeah, if you can. So would you like move so that you might be able to see all of them?
Yes. And then let's Eldritch Blast. With advantage.
Okay.
Ugh. 13.
13's not enough.
Shame.
Okay. That's Bay. We're to Belinda. You hear Tumo say,
Oh.
"Oh, go
Can I
ahead."
do one more thing?
Okay.
How high up is it?
It is 30 feet high now.
I want to try to telekinetically shove one of them towards me,
Okay.
5 feet,
Okay.
and try to knock it off the tree.
Okay.
So strength saving throw,
All right. Strength
and
saving.
a DC 14.
It's a 6. It works. Now, I want you
Did
to
I get a real one?
Did you get a real one or not? Great question. So roll a d6 and pick 2 numbers.
A D6.
Well, I'm going to say
Okay.
you roll a 1 or 2 on that d6 and you got the real guy.
6.
A 6. Yeah, so one of them falls to the ground, but as it hits, it just disappears.
I killed one.
Wait.
Okay. That's your turn. We are that was Bay. We're to Belinda. You heard Tumo say, "Hey, wait, there's something here."
Okay, so I will step over wherever Tumo is.
Just
And this-
quivering, headless.
How easily I can split the party.
I can't do anything about spider lady 30 feet up.
Me neither.
I figured this out
Well, I could
last
use a
time.
musket.
Yeah, you
That's
can.
why I came in here in the first place.
Yeah.
So I step over by Tumo. I can see,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it looks like similar to the cocoons we were in.
Yep.
So I will take one of my knives and start
Stripping
cutting
away.
it,
Yeah.
cutting around, trying to
All right.
cut her loose.
Yeah.
Or at least, well, maybe cut around her face and see if I
Yeah.
can. if
You
I
start
can pull.
with your butcher skills. You start hacking away at it.
Butchers can be precise with their knives.
You're cutting
Some
some,
can very precise.
cutting the bacon off the.
Surgeon precise.
Yes, I even have a scalpel, but
Like a trust.
I'm going to start up like around her head and see if I can,
Yeah.
if I can pull it back off
Let's,
of her,
let's
off
just
of her face.
see how effective that is. What do you get? So last week we did strength plus your proficiency. So what's your strength? +2 or +3 or +4?
+3.
+3 +4 +7. Add 7 to this roll.
Okay. And take off my exhaustion.
Yeah, with -2.
So it's
+5 total.
I got an 18, so my +5 is 20.
Yeah, it seems to be you seem to be able. I'm gonna set this at. It's gonna take you at least 2 rounds, not this time. So
Well,
it's,
so I wanted to start with their face.
yeah, this
Their
is
face.
gonna be +1. All right, this is how long it's gonna take. How many rounds it's gonna take you? +1. So
Just to get her face.
no, to get her break her free. So first
I
round.
want to get her face open so I can talk to her
Okay.
before I let her loose.
We might not want to let.
I don't know her.
You're gonna cut a glory hole too.
Oh,
Blend-
now who's
Yeah.
working on my demonetization?
Damn.
On your demonetization.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, fans.
I just said I wanted to talk to her.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't swing that way anyway, as far as we know.
As far as
Come
not
on.
that it matters. No, I'm embarrassed.
I didn't know what that word means.
Yeah, I don't either. It just sounded bad.
It did.
Can you explain it to us, Leonard?
No.
Yes. Next.
Ben and Timmy has something to do with her belly button. So-
You're able to start. By next turn, she'll have her face free.
okay.
2 more rounds, she'll be entirely free. If you continue working.
Yes. Okay.
Should you choose? Babe, Belinda. You were Belinda.
Yep.
Tremor.
So, I saw him looking up and walking around the thing. So, I think she's up in the tree, and I am going to reach into my pack, grab this. It's dark, nobody can see it, but it's 3 layers of liquid, a silver, brown, and gray. I'm gonna chug it, and it's a potion of climbing.
Oh, nice.
So now I can climb at my movement speed.
Nice.
So you're just gonna see me start climbing right up, and I'm gonna use my movement and dash to get above her and behind her. So if I need to do some stealth check to do that stealthily,
Well, you've
and I see 2 of them, right? So I don't know which one's which yet. I know she's got eyes on the back of her head, quite literally.
Yeah, quite literally. All right, and she was here. So
you want to climb straight up
Well, I have to
Stay
go
on the
around
side.
too.
and around. Okay.
A good news is because you're climbing, there's no difficult terrain. So you get your full. So 30 feet up, and so
She was 30 feet up, if I remember correctly.
that's not gonna work. Do I have anything else here? What can I do?
Leonard's bottle.
Yeah, Leonard's bottle.
Yeah, give me your bottle. I like it. That's too high, but. And you want to get to where you can see her?
Yeah,
Oh, we do.
but
this.
she really doesn't notice me. Right? She's focused on Bay. So I don't want to be where Bay is, which is that side. So
You.
going this side.
Coward.
Well, the idea is a sneak attack.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you see this on the camera, Ken? What's
Yeah.
going on? Okay. There you go.
Yeah. So he has access to all these screens.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if he was up too high for the camera.
I really like your mount.
Improvise where we need to. So, because you're trying to sneak around, I want a stealth check.
It's a straight number because it's +2 -2. And it's a 9.
Okay. Yeah. You don't know. There's eyes all around it, and there's two of them. So
I'm going to luck check that. I'm going to re-roll based on luck.
you're gonna spend 3 luck.
Spend 3. We need this. Natural 20.
Nice.
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 Oh, natural 18.
You feel
Oh,
like
no, natural 20.
your climbing spills. You're just up against it. You're real dark. You peek around. You can see it, and you stop just in time for it to see. And you can just see around. The rough of the kind of peer through the edge of the bark, and you feel like you are totally inconceivable. That's your turn.
Yeah, because you dashed.
Moved. You did a move and dash
Yeah.
to get there.
I still have bonus action, right?
Well, okay.
No, bonus action.
But
is
bonus
dash.
action.
No, movement's free.
Your action.
Action to
dash.
dash. So
You
it's
have
still
a bonus action. That's right.
His movement, his action was.
It was dash. You still have a
He
bonus
still
action.
did bonus action.
Got it.
We said drinking the potion was a free action, which and not
Where'd you get
not at all tables.
I've had it, I don't know, for a long time.
Potion of climbing.
Yeah.
I didn't remember you had that.
It's
Good.
been in my-
Well, I'm not challenging you.
Yeah.
That's good
I
for
don't
you.
even know how I got it. Yeah. I'm just gonna prepare my attack. When I'm done.
Okay. Tremor, its turn. It's not aware of Tremor behind him, but it is very aware of Bay below him, and so she is going to unleash her psychic attack. I need you to roll your wisdom saving throw.
10.
10 fails. You take 16 points. Why did we cut it in half last time? Because you
Because I
saved.
saved.
Yeah, 16 points of psychic damage.
Alright, I fall unconscious.
Oh.
Bay, Trevor, you would have seen this. And it starts to move down to collect her prey. Jeff stands up, leans against the wall, starts taking breath to get his breath. Tumo.
It's now a good time for Jeff to.
Yay! He shakes off.
The rescue.
Yeah, you've been wrestling with these things the whole time, and we just killed them.
You grappled the two of them, and they were grappling you back, giving them advantage, giving the rest of your team advantage as they killed them. You're covered in slime, but you did notice, Jeff, as you're in this water, that it seems fresh. This water where it is with despite the ichor all over you, and you start to question yourself. Are you charmed again? But you don't think you are. And you have the overwhelming urge to start guzzling this water. But what do you do? Oh, another thing, I don't know when you jumped on. There is another being in their, what do we call it, carapace, in the interior of the tree, and Tumo here. Tumo,
Where'd you go?
I should be with him.
Yeah.
Tumo and Belinda are. Belinda is working on cutting her head out, not off, out.
Open.
We want to talk to her.
Okay. Yeah, I've been listening in about 10 minutes.
Okay. Another thing,
Oh.
if on the Discord, if you have a camera, you can join via Video Ninja. You could at least see the table.
Okay, I have the live stream up. It's a little delayed.
Yeah, go to video.
The voice echoes.
Use the link, and you can see what Ken sees. And Ken, it's much better, right?
Sweet. Oh yes.
And you can click on one of the 4 screens if you want to zoom in and.
Oh,
Do you follow me, Jeff or Wes?
Yes.
It'd be interesting to see what happens to the Video Ninja when that happens, when he does that.
Oh, is
So-
it gonna? Because it'll rearrange me.
Yeah, it will.
So Ken, I got my Mount Rainier shirt on. I was trying to remember. Has it been a year yet?
A month
We were-
away?
It's Mount
Almost.
McKinley, sir. Isn't
It's
it Mount
10
McKinley?
months.
No, it's not.
Rainier,
Is it?
Sometime this
Oh,
month.
no, I was thinking of
Okay.
Alaska.
Yeah. Didn't.
Hey, you're sideways, but there you are.
Oh, very sideways.
Whoop.
Now you're sideways the other.
I
Can I
don't know
do
what to do.
it? I don't do anything. I can
rotate.
Don't do anything. I can rotate it. I can rotate it again. I can rotate it again. There we go. All right. Sorry, Ken. You are no longer gonna.
Yes, as long as I'm oriented correctly for you.
Yeah.
I'm still sideways on my screen.
Yeah, but you should be able to see the other screens, right? And you can actually on your screen. If you right click on your screen, you'll be able to rotate your view also.
I'm on my tablet, so
Okay, however you do that on a tablet. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah.
So when he rotated his, it
Yeah.
rotates
One
ours.
more. Oh.
You giving up?
Oh, does it?
Yes.
It was working. You just need to go one more.
It's probably gonna-
Hey!
Okay.
See, it did change for me.
Oh.
So
Well,
it's funny it's changing it on your screen, but not mine. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
so
I have a
hopefully
mirror in front of me. I can see myself right side out.
you can see Ken, you can see us, you can see the table, you can see my images I'm projecting, right? You should be able to see all of that.
I can see you guys. I can't see Ken.
I can't see you either.
Huh.
There's a spot where you should be.
Right?
It says you're not visible.
I don't know. Is it? Guess here. I'd guess customize copy link. I don't know. There's probably a way that I need to. I don't know.
Oh, you're trying to get over.
It's kind of
Get
weird.
the owl over
Like
there.
there's something in the way.
Well, when Ken speaks, sometimes it goes there. Okay. Well, you can't see. Can you see the table and the image, though, Wes?
Yeah,
All right. That's the important part.
I can.
That's the important part. Okay. So the 2 broodmothers have been slain, and Bay chased the queen out, and the queen was up on the side of the tree again. Tremor drank a potion and started to climb the side of the tree and has snuck around the other side. And you are just now noticing that the water is fresh. What does Jeff do?
So Bay was outside or is he inside?
Bay is outside, and so is Tremor. Above the table, Bay has fallen again.
Okay, but I don't know that. And you said someone is
Melinda
cutting
and
out
Tuvo.
this person.
Tremor has gone out and had popped the potion, and he can climb trees. He has a climb speed now. And he is taking
So who's
chase.
cutting the?
Oh, Belinda.
There's the person that's.
Belinda has pulled out
Belinda.
her butcher knives and is skillfully cut out the face of this person and is working. Well, we'll see what he does next on his turn, but has cut the head off. Cut the head free of the
Therapist.
carapace. Thank you.
And Tumo's with him. He's waiting for his.
Now you've said that the water seems cleaner. Is it only at the source and then it gets dirty further down?
Well, this
Or
is
is this the start of the stream is
You won't know.
clearing up?
yeah. So the water is a spring from somewhere underneath the tree,
It seems to be fresh. Yeah.
and it seems to be fresh. But is that your mind playing games on? Jeff's not entirely sure.
Okay. So
It's dark.
I think first I would bonus action drink a lot of water.
Okay, we'll use your bonus action to do that,
Okay.
which might mean you lose your rage.
Good point.
You just gotta attack someone, right?
Or punch the wall,
Oh, I just lost him. So hopefully you join with. Yeah. I lost your video feed, but that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Because I had to switch browsers to get to D&D Beyond.
Yeah. I don't need to. As long as you can see, I don't care.
Okay.
Nope, you're back.
Okay. So I switched browsers back. It fixed itself.
It's frozen, but whatever.
Frozen
sorry.
smiling.
Yeah, it does here when you chew.
Can't have everything. What is the person that's ensconced? Are they on the ground floor? Or are they up?
They're like everyone else. They were just like a foot off the ground.
Okay.
So he used bonus action to drink the water.
Well, no,
He's trying to think now.
he's debating that because
Okay.
There's this rage.
Could I bonus action continue my rage and then action drink the water?
yes,
Okay. And then I want to see, does that have a negative effect, or is the water actually fresh?
yeah,
A
Yeah.
nature check maybe?
yeah.
Or...
Let's do a nature check.
Okay.
By the way, there's a free dice app on most game stores on your phone, Apple or Android device. You go search for a dice
Okay.
app.
Yeah, I was using D&D Beyond, but I have to flip around to make that work. So that was an 18 minus 4, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, so as far as you can tell, this water does seem fresh.
Okay.
So you
And
do
does it? The question earlier, I don't know if I got an answer. Does it seem like it's clearing up further down from this source?
Yeah, you can't tell out. By the way, it's pitch dark in here. All right, so I don't know what kind of vision you have.
Okay.
It is
None.
nighttime, right? Before you went unconscious, it was daylight. Now it's dark outside, and more than that, you're inside this
Okay.
tree. Yeah, so you can't really see the water. You just pick it up and sense somehow that it was. When you tasted it, it seemed fine. You can't tell that it's still green or clear.
Okay.
It seems good. I think that's your
Um,
turn. I give you, with your exhaustion, I think you're down 10 feet of movement. Or is it 20?
There's 10.
Is it? Well, he has 2 levels.
Yeah, it's five.
Yes.
So
Yeah, 2 is 5 per.
Yeah,
So
would
it's
you-
not 10.
would you like to move 20 feet toward Tumo?
Sure. Does
Yeah.
anybody have a torch going?
No.
As a free action. Could I
Yeah.
do that?
Nah, next turn you can do that.
Okay.
That was Jeff's turn. Tumo. You want to grab your rifle and go after this thing?
You got this, right? Find
Yeah.
out what she's up to. You don't know whether we can trust her, right? Got it. Yes, so I'm going to step out, pull my musket out.
10, 20, 30. You can't quite see it yet. Did you reload? I'm going to probably not.
Oh, sure, I would have.
Oh, sure you did. Okay, you
That's
reloaded.
the first thing I would have.
Yeah. So you can dash for another. This is difficult terrain, so you push through. You could go here with your dash.
I don't want to get too close to it.
Yeah, yeah, so you
Okay,
stay
yeah.
back. You get around. You could see it's crawling down on the side. You back away just so it can't see you.
Yeah.
Roll me a stealth check.
I have no idea. Come on, get back up here. Stealth. Well, let's just roll it first. Probably pretty good. That's a 16.
-2 plus whatever.
Come on. Plus 6.
So +4, unnatural 20. That's real
Yeah.
good. Yeah, you feel like it didn't notice you. That was
2 more.
Tumo's turn. Bay's turn. Bay, death save.
You two won't see him. See Bay?
That's
That is a
He's
pass.
Did you
19.
All right.
did you establish that it was not loaded and you just loaded it?
No, let's just assume that he did load it earlier.
So is he gonna fire?
He couldn't see. He had to dash to get close.
Oh,
I've already done my action.
I didn't see that. I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Dash play.
That was Bay's turn. Belinda.
So I'm cutting by feel, and I would say to Jeff, could you light a torch? I can barely see what I can't see what I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
I'm working on it.
I've got one in my packet.
That is not the torch.
Yeah.
Come on now, guys.
Please, we don't all need to fall to his level.
Yeah. Don't like that. Don't like that.
Okay. And she blinks, and her eyes squint and kind of grow. Pupils grow a little bit as she focuses on you. She says, "Thank you, my child, but I'm still stuck. Are you able to free me anymore? My name is, what is my name? My name is Malkia. I am the warden of this forest, and this tree of life has been tainted by the Erene. Thank you so much for your endeavors."
And the tree has been tainted by, what did you say?
The spider, the
That's
Erene.
right, okay. Yes, well, we're doing our best to get rid of them now, and you think if
If you free me, I might be able to provide assistance. I can call upon the forest to come to our aid.
So she, what's the word?
I like the sound of
The
that.
druid, yeah. Or
Dryad.
Druid.
Okay.
Fey creatures.
I was thinking nymph, but that's not the right.
I am no nymph.
Not that kind of nymph. You can't get away from it.
I know. Okay. So
Can we keep it PG a little bit?
I haven't said anything too profane.
People are Googling.
All right.
yeah, yeah, exactly. so we said, you said 2 turns to get her mouth free, and so.
Well, I said 1 turn for her mouth. I
Or
said
her
2
face.
more turns for the rest of her body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll keep going and.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, that's your turn. Give me another ability check here. This is +7, -2, so +5 total.
14.
14 is pretty good. And then we're back to the top of the order with Tremor.
Alright. So, can I still see her?
No,
All right. So,
you'll have to continue.
Yeah.
You'll move around.
but I did see her start downward.
Yeah,
right?
so you followed her.
So yeah, I'm gonna
That
climb
you-
around the side.
Yeah,
I don't know how many feet that is.
whatever it is, you do it.
And how far am I from her now?
How far would you like to be?
Well, it matters only for the damage that you may give me.
So she kind of went.
Because I'm gonna jump.
Yeah, I hear you. So you're going to mitigate that because you control how high up you are, right? She only went like 15 feet over because she went down at an angle,
Right.
right? So if you were at 60 feet and she was at 30, she went down 20. So
45, 30 is what I.
she's 30. I'm saying 50. She's 50 feet below you now.
Okay. So I'll close to 20 feet,
All right.
and then I am going to pray as I go down. O goddess of the quiet skies, with you the darkest fears subside. In your soft glow we find our peace, where light and night in balance cease. And I jump,
Nice.
and I'm going to use my mace to attack her as I land on her.
Okay. Add additional D6 to your attack roll.
Alright. That's a 14 mitigated, and another 3, so that's 17, and it was a plus.
Did you mean damage or to the attack?
Well, he has an
Plus
attack
4.
roll that has a normal modifier,
Right.
right? Which is normally what, +6?
So plus 4
+4.
to the attack,
Yep.
minus 2 for the exhaustion.
Right.
So it's plus 2 overall, plus another 3 in the d6.
+5.
So plus 5 on a 7.
14 is 19.
And
So-
19 absolutely hits. All right. Now, you said you were 20 feet. You get an extra D6 of damage for every 10 feet above it.
2d6.
Extra 2D6.
Alright. And then that's 1d6 plus 2, that's 5. Plus 1d6, that's another 5, so that's 10. And another 6. So 11 plus 11 plus the 3 plus the 2. Sorry, 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 2 is
16.
16.
16 total points of damage.
Yes.
All right. And I
And she
got
has sap.
which is what?
I knew you were going to ask that. I wish they had it explained.
You
to me,
you can highlight if you just hover over it. It'll tell you what it is.
but let me touch on it.
You should.
Yeah. I'll look it up and I'll tell you in a minute.
All right. So the next question is, are you trying to knock it off the side of the tree or not?
How far is she off? The
You are both 20 feet above. Right now, you've just landed on it with all your weight and you're doing the extra damage.
I would say I'm not trying to knock her off,
Okay.
but if I do, I do.
Yeah, so we're gonna give her a strength check. Strength check we're gonna set at, you did 17 points of damage.
Yes.
Yeah, so that seems too high. We're gonna set the difficulty for this at 14. Now her strength is nothing. There's no modifier in her strength. So this, if she rolls, I'm gonna roll this dice. If it's 14 and above, she sticks. If it's 13 and under, you're both falling. 13 and under, both falling. It's an 18. She sticks.
Right. So I stick to her.
Yeah. Yeah, you're on top of her.
Right.
Now, you're not holding the tree, right? You're on top of her, all right? And so you're subject to falling, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yes. I am grabbing her.
Well,
yeah.
you are in the sense that you didn't grapple her.
Right.
You sunk your weapon in her.
But I'm grabbing an arm or whatever I can.
Well,
grab.
that would be grapple.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then I won't do that. Sat. This creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Wonderful.
At the start of my next turn.
Good. Good. Okay. Great turn. And
So you stabbed her, and did you knock her off the tree?
I maced
No.
her,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
But she held on.
but she held on, and I'm still on top of her.
you're
You're
kind
not
of
stuck to her. You're just laying on top of her.
yeah. All
If
right.
you didn't grapple her, that'd be another action.
Right. That was Tremor. Now it's the Broodmother's turn, and she's going to try to shake you off. So I want you to. Her strength is +0, so we're gonna give her proficiency of 3. This needs to be a 13 or better, else she's gonna shake you off.
13 or better.
This could be strength.
14.
You stick. Yeah. Oh wait.
You didn't say yours was -2 for exhaustion.
It's always -2.
Then I guess that's
So I was about to say before you rolled your strength or dexterity.
Doesn't matter. They're both +2.
All right. So
Well, +2, -2,
Plus-
so you still rolled a 14.
So yeah.
there you go.
All right. So.
All right. So you were able to stay. Yeah. Well, as she tries to shake you off, you just about fall, but you didn't. That was her action.
Is she bloody?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
She was
she-
before you.
yeah.
She was before.
She took
you.
that was another good hit, right? But she still has plenty of hit points left. She is gonna go. What I forgot to do is I should have had you roll. Which one did you jump on?
I thought he had gotten rid of both of them.
No,
I would have.
Just one.
just one. Oh.
I was waiting for that. I wasn't going to attack until both of them.
Well, you hit the right one. It
Did
lands
her
the
attack on
ground.
him require concentration?
To maintain the duplicate, she needs maintain concentration
What
6.
did she do to Bay then?
What'd she do to
Did
Bay?
that require concentration?
Her was a psychic attack, and it did not. So this is 10 on, and 10 or up she maintains concentration. 10 or up she maintains concentration. She still has the duplicates. They're both
Did she take is that because I hit her for 17?
yes. It's half the damage. What's the rule for concentration check?
Half the damage or 10, whatever is higher.
Yeah. So you half the damage with 8. I gave her a 10. So she lowers herself to the ground. You are both now on the ground. No longer risk of falling.
Well, I guess that's good.
Jeff's turn. You are here on the
I
inside of the
will.
tree.
I will pull out a torch
Yep.
and attempt to light it.
Yep. You light the torch. I won't get all hung up on that. It has some special thing on it that makes it easy to light even though it's wet. You can see there you see this face of this woman, and I have another image of her outside the tree, which you're working on.
What'd you say her name was?
Malkia. What's Jeff do? Bonus action to light the torch, or action, depending if you...
Jeff would. I would use an action so I can maintain
Yeah.
rage using.
You have some movement. If you want to talk to her, you can.
Yeah, I would ask her, what can we do to help her, like, raise up the forest?
Well, can you speak to nature? I don't know how you could help.
He actually can.
Oh, he can.
I mean, I can speak. I don't know if it can hear.
Speaking animals, right? He's gonna.
I do speak with
Uh,
animals as a ritual. I mean,
But that takes
Yeah.
10 minutes, right?
I've speak with animals and be sense.
Beast sense,
if you call to nature and say the word Amsara, they will react to you favorably. Msada, Amsada.
Jeff will run over to the door and shout out, "Ensada, Ensada, Ensada."
Yeah, and you start, and it's Tumo's next. From behind you, you hear Jeff shout, Amsada!
Are you communing with nature and animals, or are you just yelling it phonetically?
I'm just yelling it phonetically.
I'm kind of in shock. Am I next?
You are next.
I'm in shock. Jeff's alive. That ought to help. I'm to myself.
Maybe we're not gonna.
Do I see the queen and it's come down? I'm pretty close to her, right?
Oh, it's fallen down into the underbrush. So remember, this is thick.
She's a big lady.
With me on top of her.
Yeah.
Just don't get a natural one.
There's a mass over there. There's a couple masses over. There's actually 3 masses, and it's dark. Can you see in the dark?
No.
No.
I'm going to walk right up to her. I should.
Okay.
By the time I
Yep.
get up to her, I should be able to see it. I'm going to put the musket
Yeah.
to her head.
Yeah, I like it.
We're going to finish this.
So it's, normally with a ranged attack, you have disadvantage. But I think with this type of weapon,
No.
It's advantage.
I think it's advantage.
Pretty good run. It's pretty.
That. Come on. Is a 17 plus 6 is 23.
-2.
Minus 2 is
Just
21.
roll it again. Just make sure you don't get a natural 20.
He's
Please.
giving you.
Oh, is it advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm right up against her? 13.
13. All right. So, but now, yeah. So, let's just do max damage. We're not going to roll extra on top of it for a critical. We're just going to do max damage because you have it right there, point blank. 12 plus your
12.
12 is 24 points of damage. See where this ends up. You stick that barrel right up against one of its eye sockets, and yeah, the bullet goes in through one eye and out the other, but yet it's still moving. It's not quite dead yet.
I'm thinking like Terminator 2.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Oh. If you hit a creature with a musket, it reduces speed by 10 until the start of my next turn.
oh, that would have been the advantage that you gave. Was there something to give?
It gets
Disadvantage?
on its attacks.
Yeah.
It's next attack until my turn.
All right. That was Tumo's turn. We're to Bay. Bay, death save.
Natural 20.
All right.
Stand up with 1 hit point.
There you go.
And I think that happens at the beginning of my turn.
Okay.
So what are you going to do?
Is there a broodmother I can shoot with Mordroc?
No.
There is no. Oh, there is, which I should have done for you. I keep forgetting. She had the. There's. Thank you for reminding me.
Well, if he hit the right one, so did he. 'Cause it's the one he dragged to the ground.
The queen. There's another queen.
There's 2 queens on the ground. There is one of
All right.
which that has a
I'm
smoking
standing up.
barrel of a metal tube right in its head. And in one side is this tube, out one side is this green ichor just sprayed out, somewhat over over Tremor.
Let's go for that one.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
And I will have my Jinling swoop through and do the help action,
Okay.
so I can get advantage.
Okay. It was prone anyway, but go ahead.
Oh well, then that just makes it a normal.
Yeah. Oh, right. Actually, no, it wasn't prone. It didn't fall down. It just
No,
let
was
it.
standing.
Yeah. Okay. You have advantage.
Okay. Okay, so a 23, and then I guess another one is less than a 23.
All right.
Oh, actually, hold on. Looks like my exhaustion reset, so it would be a 21 actually.
Yeah. So its duplicate did disappear after the gun after it took a bullet through one, if not two, of
I'm
its
sure
eye.
that would have broken its concentration.
It broke its concentration. How much damage did you do? Or does it even make a
14
set?
force damage.
14 force damage. Yeah, how would you like to describe this as you put it out of its misery?
So the Cheeling comes in and does a help action. It's going to embrace it. It looks like a dragon to me,
Yeah.
and just like gouge its eyes out as the Eldritch Blast basically does nothing and it dies before it gets there.
Indeed. Yeah. So as you're chilling, it actually goes into the wound that was blown out the side of its head and goes into the brain of this creature. And it kind of releases its energy, kind of like the lights of a flashlight inside of a thing with a lot of holes. And the spirit of this creature just explodes out of all of its different eyes, like rays of light out of, I don't know, shadows. And as you all kind of turn your head and look away, the creature finally slumps inert amongst the ferns. Belinda, tremor?
Yeah,
Any
I will
action?
immediately pick up a rock and cast light,
Yep.
so now everybody can see.
Yep.
And let's go check on everybody else. And I'll move as best to get inside.
I'll reload my musket and store it away.
Yep. Yep. Okay. You make your way.
Once we're all together, I'll wait to see what happens, but I may cast something if she doesn't do anything for us.
Okay. Jeff. Just to. Who's Jeff? Jeff West. You hear commotion from outside, a little of relief, a little celebration as Tumo, Bay, and Tremor make it back to the entryway, and you've been shouting this word. What was the word? Imsada. And they all look at you. Jeff, what are you doing? Are you still under their spell?
Insada.
The power of Saloon compels you.
And they say, the creature's finally dead.
And what was the lady's name?
Malika?
Malaka?
Malika? That sounds right. Malaka.
Yes.
Malkia. Malkia.
Like a hide, make a hide.
I don't know, and I would remember her name. The
Malkia.
guardian of the waters is alive.
Guardian of the forest.
Said the forest could help us.
Imsada. Yeah, she just told you guys that.
Yeah, if you can talk to animals. I don't know that he's doing it right, though.
So as far as I know, Wes, you're not using your special ability to do this. You're just saying the word, right?
Right, because it'll have to be as a ritual, so I'd have to take 10 minutes.
Right. Right. So you're just shouting the word, and Belinda hears you saying this. Says, "Are you sure you're saying that correctly?" Not that you would know.
No, but I think you skipped a
Right,
step.
right.
You just have to do your heebie-jeebie to talk to the animals first before that, don't you?
Do I feel like the desire for drinking has gone away?
No. No.
Is,
That's from the ticks. Gave you that desire.
well, so I could ask
Uh,
is it okay for them to drink this water? Us? Is this water at the source okay?
Get the word.
It looks okay.
Jeff would say yes.
The Makiz.
But is Jeff correct?
The Makazi Yamajitu.
That's a different question.
This tree of the water of life should be good now without the corruption of the RNA.
Okay. Boys, the tree lady says the water's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think anyone affected probably dives in.
At some point, I'll ask: is there a way to get these things off of us? Do you know?
Oh yeah.
Did my tick stick with me when I misty stepped?
Yes, because they're in your skin. Yeah.
Oh.
I think you got away with that once already.
Yeah, well, not recently, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing to ask her too.
Well, he just asked, how do you get rid of? He said, getting rid of the ticks is a delicate process, of which I cannot help. At least not as you've continued to work on it. She finally break her free, and she's showing signs of exhaustion. I need some time to catch my breath as well. I can call upon the forest animals to help you with your ticks.
Yes, because
I'll
The
see how
monkey,
weak
yeah,
she is,
helped.
and I will start a ritual of prayer of healing,
Nice.
and that's my last.
Your buddy Baze could use some of that too.
Well, it'll be for the 5 of you except me.
Oh, okay.
So her and the 4 of you.
Okay, do that.
You get the benefits of a short rest and regain 2d8.
I would ask.
just 2d8.
Yeah, but you also get the short rest in 10 minutes instead of an hour.
I would ask Maleka, do you have perception of how long you were in there? How long you were imprisoned in here?
In the darkness of this tree, I can only tell what the tree can tell. It, despite their attempts, it was the tree itself that protected me. And I could tell that the sun rose and set. And she says the amount of time that the water had been corrupted from the RNA. That when the RNA came, she took me by surprise and encased me in the tomb of this tree. So didn't I tell you how long? However long the water was corrupt,
Okay.
she's been there that long. It's been quite a while. Their greatest efforts to further compromise my being were thwarted by the tree itself. The tree was able to interject its essence into its carapace to offer me some amount of protection. What was the next thing? Oh, yeah.
I think we still.
So while you're doing that, I'm doing my prayer of healing, and it basically is just a chant of this. Saloon, thou with radiant loom, mend our hearts with threads of silver, heal us with drops of morning dew, and soothe us with our souls with softest star glow. And I just kind of repeat that in a chant over on the side.
I love AI.
Is Jeff trying to do his ritual, or is he just still yelling out into the woods?
Well, for one thing, we're going to need to get that body out of the thing. It's probably still polluting the stream down.
Oh, that dead animal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if he's gonna do a ritual, then there's enough time. Jeff will do his ritual as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can Bay do one while that's happening too?
Yeah, hey, everybody did. It's prayer time.
10 minutes, smoke a movie, got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in out of combat, so.
You're gonna give me the 10 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys all get a short rest and 2d8 healing. Except me. I don't get a short rest.
Do you want it?
No.
Because I don't really need.
I mean, if you don't need it, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I still have my full hit points from last time,
All right. I'll take the 2d8 then.
as far as I know.
And with the hit dice, those reset on a long rest?
Yes.
Okay. And you said 8 healing?
2d8.
Oh.
Or you can just take what I rolled, and that's 12.
That would do it.
Oh. It's a pretty decent hit. Roll.
Oh, come on.
Oh. All right. So after a short rest, I get my spell slots back.
Yeah.
Does anyone need a quick batch of extra healing?
I'm almost back to full, so I don't really feel like.
Yeah.
I think you're probably the one who took the most damage in the second.
With your thing, and then me being able to do my ritual, I'm at the full.
If you got healing to hand out, nobody else wants it. I'll take it. I only need 7 points a day.
I only need 8 now.
So I
Yeah,
don't,
I'm
don't waste it on me. We still may have more trouble here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry for being quiet, but
Don't let me forget about that prayer of healing, because that resets your short rest. That's huge.
Yeah.
Didn't do it.
10 minutes to reset you.
Grr.
That's pretty awesome.
Let's try it this way. There we go. This will do it.
I have a really nice looking hit. There's so many bald people that got bumps and all kinds. I got a nice thing. Yeah, it works.
You hear a commotion outside. Running through the brush with a army of Phantom behind him.
It's Christian and the mushroom juice.
Is Christian in the mushroom juice.
Artemis. That's just Artemis.
It was Christian that they pulled all the ticks off of.
Yes.
And Belinda.
Oh, and you too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in order to save us, I think, early on.
Oh.
Had he been here, he would have joined the fray kind of like this.
I love it. They are.
It's another wonder of AI that I can give it this picture. Too many images? What's going on?
Uh-oh.
You get your screenshots on top of everything else.
Yeah. Why can't I
Hit
move
hit
it?
done and then see what I bet you it goes
Hit-
away. In the top right corner, hit done.
All right.
I think you highlighted your Discord and made it big, kind of superimposed it. Your Discord.
Yeah. So I gave him the image from what's the software we use to create tokens?
Okay.
Oh, the Hero Forge.
Hero Forge, and a picture of the Phanatons that I had previously, and I said combine those together, right? And then they're charging in, and it did.
The big capture. Given image. Lance before Artemis leading an army of the Phanatons charging to grove of giant ferns under the trees. There they are. Yeah, it even. I mean, look at, and they're running.
Yeah.
And they got their tongues out like.
Gotta love the artificial intelligence until they take over the world. But I need everyone to roll a 1d8. Reroll 8s. Let's start with Ken. What'd you roll?
An 8, so I'm re-rolling. And I
Okay.
rolled an 8 again, so I'm re-rolling again.
Oh, we're supposed to roll an 8.
Correct.
2.
A 2. Reroll again.
An 8.
No way. Yeah.
You get the Charm of Vitality. Malkia says, for your help in freeing me and restoring this tree, I give you the Charm of Vitality. This charm allows you to give yourself the benefit of a potion of vitality as a magic action. Once you do so, the charm vanishes from you. What's potion of vitality, you say?
Sure. Yes.
When you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion levels you have and ends the poison condition on you. For the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit point die you spend. The potion's crimson liquid regularly pulses with dull light, calling to mind a heartbeat. Wes, what did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
All right, I'm going to tell you this. All right, and I assume you like that charm. I'm going to give you one, and you rolled like 4 times, so I just gave you this one. All right, but I'm going to tell you what it is. If you don't like it, you can re-roll, but you must keep the second one. Okay? You get a charm of animal conjuring. This charm allows you to cast conjure animals. Once used 3 times, the charm vanishes from you. Malkia, so if you want that, or you can take the chance with a reroll.
Door number 2.
Oh yeah, I'll keep it. That sounds interesting.
So write that down on your character sheet somewhere. Write that down somewhere that you have conjure animals 3 times.
And what was Ken's?
Ken's was potion of vitality once.
And it's use the magic action to summon a potion of vitality.
Well, I think you just to do the potion of vitality.
Oh, and just have a potion. That would make more sense.
It allows you to give yourself the benefit of the potion of vitality as a magic item. Magic
Potion of
action.
vitality in charm form, in tablet form.
In charm form.
Liquid tablet form.
Yeah.
Noel, what'd you roll?
5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This charm has charm of restoration. It has 3 charges. You can expend some of its charges to cast one of the following. Greater restoration takes 2 charges.
Greater restoration.
Takes 2 charges. Or a lesser restoration takes 1 charge.
Wow.
Once all of the charges have been expanded, the charm vanishes from you.
So you can't recharge it.
Correct. All right.
Let me try to write all that.
Leonard?
Well, I rolled an 8 first.
Yeah.
You said re-roll.
Yep.
I rolled a deuce.
Yep.
You said re-roll.
No.
He.
He did because second one is dark vision, and he's a warlock. He already has dark vision.
Okay, so I rolled a deuce.
So you have the charm of dark vision. This charm allows you to cast dark vision once used 3 times. The charm vanishes. So this for the duration, a willing creature you touch has dark vision with a range of 150 feet. Now, you can either keep this or chance a reroll.
I'm a human. I think that'd be kind of handy.
Yeah. All right. So dark vision is a spell. You can look up the spell, right? It's this, cast time is, it takes 1 action. It takes a touch. You touch your target.
Yeah.
Duration lasts 8 hours.
Good. 3 times.
You can do it 3 times. All right.
I got a 4.
A 4. A 4 is a potion. The charm of heroism. This charm allows you to give yourself the benefit of a potion of heroism as a magic action. Once you do so, the charm vanishes from you. Potion of heroism. When you drink this potion, you gain 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour. For the duration, you are under the effect of the bless spell with no concentration. Now, what's the bless spell? Bless spell is you bless up to 3 creatures within range. Whenever your target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target adds a d4 to their attack roll or save.
So it's the same as a potion of heroism.
Yeah.
These are all, yeah.
So for 1 hour, that means for 1 hour you'd have that add a d4 to your attack or saving throws. That's pretty good, unless you'd like to reroll.
No, that's fine.
So all of these were standard charms right out of the Dungeon Master's Guide.
And since you got to the party late, Christian's not getting one.
Sorry, buddy. But you Christian, you have these mushrooms of restoration that negate the effect of the of the ticks.
So he's a mushrooms of restoration potion.
So we'll say he has a potion of greater restoration.
Does he also have a baby Thanaton?
Well, he has a lot of baby Thanatons. As Amalkia greets the Thanaton and says, "Our friends here could use your service, if you wouldn't mind ridding them of those nasty little ticks." And you guys are like mobbed with these guys. And so I would say you each take a d6 of damage as the ticks are removed, but you will heal those back up.
How many charges are in that restoration?
You had the...
5.
What was the... Charm 3. Nice try.
That's it?
This charm has 3... We're straight out of the book, man. Straight out of the book.
Alright.
3 charges, and the greater restoration takes 2 charges, and lesser takes 1. So you can do lesser 3 times, or 1 greater and 1 lesser adds up to 3, right?
Yeah. I can never do 2 graders.
But you can't do 2 graders, right? Okay. Eventually, one of you is thinking, you're long overdue. Oh, there's one more thing I was going to give you. Malkia was going to give you. As I understand, you are in need of water. And when I find the magic item, basically you get a magic item that gives you a never-ending source of water. What?
Like the giant.
Glorious.
What's the name of it?
Is there a jug that?
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. So what is the jug that gives you never-ending water? But it's,
Like alchemy jug.
this one's specific to water, though.
No. Yeah.
She hands you.
Oh, we have one of those in Fortitude.
There was. How'd you know that? There was one, and that their well was fed by the magic water.
We put it there.
Oh, did you?
Because John got one
Wow, good for you guys for remembering all
way
that.
back in the day.
Yeah, that's like way early. Yeah, whatever that is. She reaches into the tree and thanks the tree, and you get this water. You know the prototypical watering canister, right, with the little spray.
The flower.
The flower, yeah. And he says, "This jug will never end of fresh water."
She gave the party one or each of us?
The party one.
Okay.
Yeah. I can ask AI, what is the magic item that provides never-ending water? Decanter of endless water. Wondrous item. This stop flask sloshes when shaken as if it contains water. The user can speak one of 3 command words to produce water. Stream produces 1 gallon of water. Fountain produces 5 gallons of water. Or geyser produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a 30-foot long, 1-foot wide stream. It can push creatures.
It's like a fire hose.
DC 13 save or so decanter of endless water.
Wooden ship.
That's what AI
Back in
came
the
up
day
with. It
wouldn't
sounds good to me.
Die for something like that.
It is a legit item.
We could just point it out the back of the ship and.
Propulsion?
Yes, why not?
Doesn't say how long it lasts.
Turn it into a jet boat.
Well, yeah.
I would say it lasts for 1 turn, right?
But it's endless.
No, it only
The
gets.
stopper flash sloshes when as if it can. Yeah, it doesn't say duration. It doesn't say. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put some.
Endless is in the name.
Yeah.
I mean, considering
It's like-
you have to make a strength saving throw if you get hit by it. I'm thinking it's pretty fast.
It's like bottomless fries at Red Robin.
Yeah. Anyway, you got the decanter of endless water. Your water problems have been solved for saving Malkia from her
So
tree.
we don't even have to haul cask all the way up to the stream, fill them up, and haul them all the way back to the ship.
Yeah.
Well,
And
you
you
guys don't.
and you blast the nasty things out of the river with the decanter. Blast it with its 30 gallon a second, like the hose, right?
The
You put-
pressure washer.
pressure washer.
And the teddy bears would probably be happy to have a drink now too. They haven't had good water for a while.
Oh yeah, everyone's back. You are truly basking in this river that never flowed so clean. As you make your way down, Malkia calls on the forest to help lift the dead creatures and rotting creatures out of the ocean and to bury them as they should be.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Congratulations. But at some point,
You're right.
Congratulations to the DM too for not killing us.
Yes. So did
Yeah,
somebody?
I'm pretty sure you all died. You
Did-
guys all died. I was
Yeah.
just captivated.
Did someone put down that decanter of endless water? Somebody put it on your sheet.
On it.
And put it in the bag.
I'm doing it.
All right.
It's going in the bag.
All right.
Yeah, put it in the bag.
Don't tip it over.
I know. It just needs to be on somebody's sheet. So we
next
have
time you reach in the bag, you,
You're supposed to put the cap on it.
Geyser.
Really need to find a geyser of water.
eventually someone remembers you haven't talked to the captain in a while.
Oh yeah, I should probably pull that out of the bag of holding.
You got a magic shell to talk to her or something?
Yeah.
the magic conch shell.
Yeah.
I guess what should we say before we do this? Slight complications. Water supply has been
Obtained.
fixed,
Secured.
Yeah, secured.
secured.
We're gonna have a barbecue and take a long sleep, and then we'll come back tomorrow.
Is that what you tell
Yeah.
her?
Yes, we will come back in the morning.
We're gonna find out how roast T-Rex tastes.
Is it worth asking Malakia if she knows anything about Moloch?
Mm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
probably.
I mean, she's native.
Oh, sir. Yeah, sure.
wise. So I would ask her. You know, we're in search of
Temple
a tool to help us track down a murderer, and we need this Eye of Molloch.
Yeah. So she
An unnatural murderer. Right? He goes across planes. That's unnatural if there ever was.
the god of Moloch is well known across all of the Isle. He is an evil influence. Dare say the Erene is a spawn of Moloch. And guess I'm not going down this path. That's not the bag. Where'd the bag go? Is this bag? That is the bag.
Box?
So she says, "Come here, cleric." She summons you,
Yeah, hitherto.
Yeah, there too.
and she says, "Disrobe. Roll those."
Oh.
What's it say?
Left arm.
And the other one says lower left on your. She pulls out. She studies your body, and she pulls out this, and she says, "Here, you can see that the Erene infected you." And each of you will, and you can see there is like a bite on your arm, and is in the shape, the outline of the Moloch demon.
Okay.
The horns, the bite of this creature was the same as its outline, but it was on you. It was on your lower arm,
Left arm.
and she says, "Had you not escaped, this would have proliferated her kind, and you, sailor, your right arm, your lower right arm had the same mark, and she."
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. and monk, the bottommost part of your right leg is on your heel. Had these not been, these would have been infected, and eventually you would have spawned these creatures.
put eggs in us, and are they gone now? They're dead now.
With my blessing, you've been cured.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh God.
If something comes out of my chest.
You have this
just telling you.
tiny little scar in the shape of
No
Moloch.
more references to other movies.
So
Oh.
Jeff, and I'm sorry, not Jeff. Ken
Yes.
Bay has on his upper left pectoral this little symbol. It's
All
just
right.
just the size of your thumbnail, right? It's just that big. And Wes, I should have put it on your pectoral. It would have been better.
We can swap if.
Oh, this is on your buttock. This is on your
Great.
right butt cheek. Bay
It's
has
very fitting.
Bay has this
I don't know how Shailene feels about
the scar of Moloch.
This new tramp stamp.
Yep.
I mean, if it's on the butt cheek, it's not even a tramp stamp.
It's not. This is a big bag, so it doesn't. Not that bad. Anyway,
So, out of curiosity, is there a tattooist on the ship?
oh, is there a tattooist that you would trust?
I mean,
It's
if I'm
not-
trying
yeah.
to
Let's have you roll. Do you want one?
Actually, better yet, is there a tattooist amongst the natives?
Amongst, I think that's an easy no. That the Thanaton do not have a tattoo.
already people.
The raccoons aren't into body art.
That's it.
All right, fine. I'll
Oddly
look
enough, they
back on
have
the ship.
piercings.
If it had been any of the other races, I might have let that happen. I think it's quite possible that in the hometown. What is the hometown?
Fantown.
Uh,
I don't know.
I didn't hear what you said.
Fantown.
Fanatown.
Because where else would they live?
We probably need to go home.
Fanny
See
Town?
what happens when they're
What-
gone for 1 hour.
Why would you want to end this fun? So the place where the
I don't know.
the turtle was from, right? The
Oh, yeah.
tour it was Tanaroa.
Mm-hmm.
Tanaroa is the major city on the southern end of
Where we
Isle of
get-
Dread.
A guy that is inland, right?
That's right. And at that town would be your best chance. Not saying they don't. So if you want one on the ship, we're going to roll a luck check right now.
And he's hoping for bad. I can see it in his eye. You can't see it probably on the camera. you
Just for
you
him
know
to get
Dave's
a horrible,
devious
a
eye.
horrible prison tattoo on his ass.
That you can't see.
We'll have Pappy do it.
It's gonna have hooked tattoo artist.
Yeah.
You know.
Pappy knows how to do it. He used to brand cattle back
Yeah.
So do you want a tattoo artist on the ship?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Of course you do.
I think that's inspiration with it. He's tempting it.
All right, roll a luck check. We're going to set the luck check at... We're at this number right here.
I burned a lot of luck.
Well, I rolled a. Okay, I'm still at +2. Okay. $14, because I'm still exhausted.
Yeah, no.
Didn't you relieve our exhaustion?
No.
No, that thing.
I mean, you have the means to do it now if you want to.
It's called sleeping.
Sleeping gets rid of 1 level exhaustion per long rest.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
got at least 5 days.
There's no hurry.
Yeah, which is kind of our next topic. You go back to the Thanaton camp, right? You have the Ewok celebration.
And we roast T-Rex.
You roast T-Rex. That they pluck all the ticks out of it. So they choose the correct meat and
Wonder what that would do to me. We could have a meal that gives us a spell.
you used to have that ability. I gave you a whole cookbook
Yeah.
that you never used, not or rarely used. Anyway, so you have your celebration. You sleep in, right? To get your because this is middle of the night, right? So it's well into the late morning, noon, before you finally wake up and start stirring. And by the time you wake up, there's another rowboat that has come to shore. The captain has sent a party to assist you in your return.
We're not moving fast enough for you.
Captain,
Hey, we had a hell of a couple days.
the Captain Bill. Though that she personally didn't come, but
Is,
question?
yeah, I was trying to remember her name. Is
Malkia.
Malkia still hanging out with us?
Malkia, no, Malkia didn't stay with you. Her place is with the wilderness.
Tree
The
hugger.
trees.
Tree hugger.
Okay. You have something.
Yeah. Did I find this or what?
You don't even remember. So, when you went in the tree, you found the dead body. On the dead body, you found a...
A parchment. Okay. Well, so it's, I get maybe sort of a map. It's got, obviously that's the tree we were in. There's a river. There's some kind of a monument and a giant gorilla. And some words at the bottom. Oh, I should have asked.
She's gone.
I didn't know what it.
I know.
Had this or what. I didn't know when you were bringing
You
this.
didn't
into the
study
game.
it. Okay. You're,
I was waiting for you to
didn't
tell me I
realize you were
found it.
trying
I
to-
forgot I found it last time.
So the
Can I
words.
ask her
Yeah, you
what
ask
it
her
means?
what the words mean. You ask her because I'm a softie. Stop it. The words. You have to read them.
Unabi, Unasubiri, Katika, Kiniwaji, Cha, Manupe, Muku.
Very good.
Obviously.
It means. You might want to write this down. Prophecy waits in the great white's drink.
And the Great White Drink. Who is the Great White?
Like shark?
She doesn't know. Who are these things on this island? This giant gorilla and this temple or whatever this is?
Maybe.
I'm asking her.
Yeah. If it is, it's beyond my forest.
Okay.
DM's not going to tell you.
Prophecy waits in the Great White's drink.
Just to make
Oh, and also this river and looks like a river and a pond have a pinkish hue to them. Does that mean anything to you? I keep wanting to call her Michaela. What's her name? Malika?
Malkia.
Malkia.
There you go. She will say, the Red River and its Red Lake are on the southeast border of my forest. The mountains on this map, no doubt, are the mountains to the southeast.
Or to the southeast of where we are
Yes,
now?
that's the tree of
Okay.
Because that looks like that's the tree of life up there.
Mhm.
That's her boat.
right.
Is that our boat?
Well, it's,
Guy's been dead for quite a long time. I don't think he drew our boat on his map. But, well,
Maybe
pro-
with his
where
boat.
where our boat was able to land,
Yeah.
right?
The really tall trees, right? Those
So
are-
so our boat is where from here?
probably similar to where that ship is.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Either below the trees or above the trees.
Your boat is.
There. But she said the mountains were southeast. So that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. It's not on your map. You just take her word for it.
I'm
So
trying
are, we
to
gonna
get.
clear, are you going to clear the hexagons where we walked inland?
Yeah, that's a good ask. Pardon me.
Where's my zoom?
Control slide. Oh, you got an apple though. I don't know.
That's what you get.
Okay. We didn't go very far.
So the Red River and these mountains are southeast of.
It's probably
here.
going to be farther that way.
Okay.
Well, southeast from this location, so
Okay.
down here somewhere.
Okay. And the temple and the giant gorilla she didn't recognize.
Is Captain could be willing to let you guys just go off on an adventure while he sits there and waits?
captain says it's time for us to get back on the ship and continue with our mission.
To go find the pirates.
I'm sure she's going to be very appreciative of your new water source.
One more question for Malika. Did she know who the other guy was that I found this on? Do you know?
Another victim of the RNA. That's all I know.
Maybe the Phantom know who these monkeys are? Are they bad? Are they good?
Show it to the Phanatons, see if they there's anything to them.
That's beyond them.
Okay.
They only know their part of the forest.
Prophecy waits in the great white drink. Okay.
Intentionally cryptic. Potentially powerful. Or not. Side quest number what?
Yeah.
6,432.
5,243.
Leave it cryptic so I can make it important later. Okay. Eventually you get back to the boat. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm saying it's midday, so we'll have the afternoon and evening.
Rest.
Yeah, you take it easy. And so you all are. You had a long rest, so you reduce your exhaustion level by 1. I think that just leaves Jeff and Tumo with 1 level of exhaustion.
Next sleep, we'll get rid of it.
But you have a full day of sailing. Who would like to go first for directing the ship?
I'll do it.
Okay. You can either go south or I'll either put you here or here.
South.
Straight south.
Yeah, along the coast.
Along the coast.
Were we headed for the city next? Where the turtle was from?
I think we're heading for the
I think the pirates.
pirates. Because we gotta fulfill our duty before we can start our own.
We have water. Do we need a restock on food?
You have pretty much unlimited fish.
Oh, right, fish.
And
Ample supply of Thanaton.
with wow, as much as they helped you out, what the
No.
Thanaton gave you a wonderful.
T-Rex, I mean T-Rex.
Yes, we have 20 pounds of T-Rex.
Yeah, you have T-bone steaks.
Yeah.
Salted T-Rex.
Yep, we got some eggs downstairs too.
Yeah,
And steak and eggs.
Giant
For days.
And they gave you as much fruit as your rowboats could hold.
All right.
So you're good on food, you're good on water. And that was a fun little adventure. Now I have it as day 35, and now it is evening of day. Who just went? Was it you? So you're not part of the crew. We'll go to Belinda.
Okay.
You're just a guest. You're a guide.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, you don't know anything about pirates. You don't know where so
There's stories.
But you know this coast.
you do know the coast. You do know if you follow this coast for X number of days, eventually you get to that Tanaroan city. You do know that. So which
we
way?
did tell you that we were hunting pirates, right?
Yes, you asked him if he knew of pirates, and he just kind of laughed at you.
There's always stories.
You're not the pirate we're looking for, are you?
No, of course not. My adventuring
I am
days
not
are
the
long
pirate.
over.
The pirate
You
you're
guys
looking
that dragged me off into an adventure. I could be home, just taking it easy. I'm getting old,
Yeah, part of your fee, you were paid like a gold a day, something like that,
To
take them to guide them along the coast.
yeah.
Belinda, which way would you like to go? Would you south or southwest?
Yeah, just keep going down the coast
South.
here.
South, yeah. So you would tell us if there's
You'll get to
big rocks or reefs or
this
something we
town.
should know about.
All right. And we should start rolling for random, but let's do it once per day. So no, forgive me, but oh crap, Control Z.
No, forgive me.
So we're gonna finish this day. You just did the evening of day 35. We are now to day 36, and instead of doing one, Ken, I'm gonna have you do 3. So
3 random encounters.
no, no, we're gonna do 3 movements and 1 random encounter instead of 3 random.
Oh,
All right, so
gotcha. All right, southwest.
southwest. This is morning.
Southwest.
Noon. Oh,
Southwest.
southwest. Night. Now 1 roll for random counter, and we're setting that back at.
14.
All right, so now it's up to 2, and I assume we're not checking for land anymore. The land check was to see if there was a beach that was landable for a ship. You know where you're trying to go now, right? It's on the map, not on this map per se.
Yeah, that seems reasonable to.
You're gonna skip the land check, correct?
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and roll for a random encounter.
Is that a little?
14.
Oh yeah, you did, and you didn't find one. All right, so now we're gonna go to this land. This land is not the land you're seeking.
It's not the one with the pirate ship on it?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Which means
Why didn't we see it then?
I shouldn't have exposed it. Merry Christmas.
Leonard knows what it is.
What?
Yeah, you would. Well, you might have an idea.
Well,
So the one with the
doesn't mean there's
pirates
pirates there.
that we're aiming for?
It is
We were told there was pirates on
here.
If we describe the island
there,
to
and that's down.
Tumo, would he know
That's down on slide 3. Okay.
what we're talking about?
Yeah,
We
like
kind of sketched it out for us.
so. Yeah, you show him your map.
Yeah. We know the fish gave us a vision of where it is, right?
Yes, it did, and you circled it on your map, and you describe it, and it's described as an island that has the north end of the island is barren and deserty, and the south end of the island is jungle, and it's in the southwest seas of the Isle of the Dread.
So I guess my inference is, would our guide be able to tell us to just bypass the coast at this point and go that way?
Well,
And get-
and I'm telling you that you know the way to this island.
Okay.
All right,
Alright.
it's on your map. You can navigate that way. You don't know what's in between. I will say he told you of this other island. That's, oh, by the way, there's another large island north of this island, and he would even tell you that on this island, which I cannot read apparently. Okay, yeah. On this island north of it is a creature, and describe on that is a majestic beast that has a front half of a giant eagle with a sharp beak.
It speaks Japanese.
And it speaks Japanese. Keen eyes and powerful talons, and the hindquarters of a horse, complete with muscular flanks and hooved legs. It has large feathered wings, allowing it to soar through the sky, proud and noble and fiercely loyal if tamed. But none that you're aware of have tamed it.
And this thing is where?
On the isle just north of the one you are heading toward.
Okay.
He says, if you are going to battle and you can convince it somehow, it could be a great ally. But Tumo has never seen anything other than seeing it in passing. And the legends are that it is of a more noble state. That is the island just north of the island of your target.
Say it has the head.
The front half is eagle, the back half is a horse. With wings.
Any hero kind of storage space.
And what size is it?
Large. Yeah. Okay. So that was Ken. You did your 3. Wes, which direction would you like to take us?
Can we go back to the?
Yeah, let me get there.
Sure.
And I need to up my tally here. It is now day 37, and no one has exhaustion anymore. Your exhaustion, you've each had another long rest. Okay. You know, going south by southwest takes you to this island.
And we had talked about something at the
That's-
south end of the big island.
That's the Tenaroa.
Do we need to go there anymore?
Eventually, that's where our guide is to take us.
Yeah, after we'll go there.
Okay, but the captain's itching for us to go
Right.
do the pirate thing.
Yeah, well,
It's been almost 2 months.
It's your, well,
Okay.
yeah, a good 1 month
You
anyway.
guys are so easily distracted, right?
Okay.
Sorry, what?
Wes, where would you like to
So
go?
let me understand what was said. This island does or doesn't have the pirates.
This first island does not have the pirates.
The one we currently see.
Might be the one where the eagle horse thing is, if it really exists.
And that's due west.
Well, as
It'll
you
go
can
south.
as you can see it, it's southwest of where you're at now. The island you're going to is
The-
south of this island.
Oh. The Horse Eagle Island is south of the one we can see.
Yes. No. The pirate
Okay.
island is south of the one you
Oh.
can see. This island, rumor is,
And the Horse Eagle Island is north of this.
the island you can see right now, on screen, lower left-hand corner,
Okay.
right here on screen, lower left corner, is the island that supposedly has this horse eagle creature.
Nonsense.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Below this,
Southwest.
just south of that island that you can see, is the island that has
Yeah,
the
it's
pirates.
pirates.
No,
Okay.
sounds like a 5th level.
So we will go southwest.
Southwest. This is morning.
After we find a floating treasure chest full of luck.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go in the afternoon? Southwest or southeast?
Southwest.
Southwest.
I'm thinking Mario Brothers.
Where would you like to go in the evening?
Let's go west. Due west.
Due west.
Not to tempt fate or anything, but has anybody been watching The Egg?
We left someone in charge of that.
Yeah, we left.
Artemis.
No, the Yorlach.
You're like, yeah.
Yorlach's the baby
That's
mama.
right. And piled a bunch of T-Rex meat on top of it too to keep it warm.
Wes, give me a luck. Give me a D20 roll for a random encounter.
Just gonna hatch meat.
Okay.
Sorry, Jared.
What? Does someone want to just roll for me? That's gonna be easier.
Null, grab your D20 and just roll D20.
That is a 9.
Okay. No random encounter. Noel, it is your turn again. This is morning of day 38.
It's a 9.
You rolled another 9?
Yeah.
Okay, but now I want you to give me directions.
Southwest.
Southwest. That's morning. Next. Go ahead. We're doing 3 each.
Oh, 3.
No. 3 directions, 1 roll for random. No, you've already done your 1 roll. You did 1 roll for Wes.
Yeah.
Then you rolled a second time.
Yeah.
That was your random.
Yeah.
All right. So now you're just directing us 3 times.
Oh, directing 3 times. I got you.
You've directed once.
So, yeah, southwest again.
Southwest again.
Then south.
All right. We're going to copy this guy, and we're going to see if I can put it in the right hex here. Oh, yeah. So, just start. I think it's going to be there. So we'll go 3 hexes to the right.
Yep.
Put you right there. Of course. Can I drag it up? Can a little bit. All right. So this, we'll put you right there. Okay. So that was, and then why don't I just take these? Boom, boom. Okay, that was evening of day 38. We'll move to Glenn.
Do we have to keep track of day 38 anymore?
I wrote it down.
Or do we have to?
Because that was to keep track of water.
Water, right?
I'm doing it.
Okay.
See how long it takes us.
Sure.
You're right. I don't know what's. Where would you like to go, Glenn?
We southwest.
Southwest. This is morning.
Can we see what's on the island from here? Or
Just the coast.
Go west. I want to see this eagle thing.
So that would cover that one, this one. So you see those 3.
South.
So that was afternoon, and this is evening. The glare's on it. Okay. Give me first of all, random encounter.
15.
Now a land encounter.
7.
Yeah. You don't, at least from your vantage point, you don't see it.
Okay.
That was evening of day 38. We are now to day 39. We're back to you, Ken. Where would you like to go?
Let's go. Sneak through southwest, or do I need to go southeast?
Yeah, it feels like you need to go southeast.
All right, southeast it is. And then let's go southwest. And my random encounter is a 2. Whenever you feel like doing that.
Oh, okay.
Let's go southwest for the last one.
You rolled a 2 for the random encounter. Well, that sounds.
We're attacked by a half horse, half eagle.
Yeah.
And a hydra appears.
Let's see here. Just a second.
senses hooray.
Son of a me. Could just be a.
Wow, that went a lot different than I thought it would.
It could be just, benevolent creature that wants to sell us Griffin insurance.
As your ship cuts through the waves, a piercing cry echoes from above. Through the mist, a hippogriff, the eagle horse creature is called a hippogriff, dives from the clouds, feathers glinting gold in the sun, wings spanning nearly 20 feet. It lands on the mast with an uncanny balance, eyes locked on the ship's stores. A crewman holding salted fish freezes. The creature shifts, talons clinking on the wood, tail swishing whoosh, like a cat stalking its prey. What do you do?
I look at Pappy.
You said it came and landed on the ship?
What's Pappy doing?
Yeah.
I've learned my lesson. Pappy knows what to do in every situation.
Yeah. What does he say? Don't be a fool! Give him all our fish! Give it all our fish! We can get more!
Good idea.
All right, I like that plan.
All right.
Go down and get some.
Happy's the crazy
Get
old
some of the
dude on the boat.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I think you guys should do something about this. You don't just let it just take all your fish. Come on.
It's feeding nature, man. It's helping nature.
You feed him once, he'll be back.
That's the next ship's problem.
There is that. That's old Pappy.
Pappy saved us last time we ran into some
Old,
critter.
the old salt paw. Hey, you heard the man. Give him more fish. Empty our stores until it goes away.
I believe last time we had to strip down and pretend to be eels.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. So you said it landed on
On a mast.
On the mast. So should we throw the fish into the water? Or are you gonna feed it by hand?
I would throw it up on the aft of the deck.
Yeah, he said, just throw it up there and back away. Give it space.
Okay.
Do you have any of that T-Rex meat?
Yeah, I'd be getting it. What little's left?
It would certainly like that.
Okay.
Couple minutes later, we come back up with it.
So
Butcher's on it.
the person that was in shock with the fish and in fear, someone grabs the fish and he chucks it up on the upper deck, and he shakes out, and they all start running to get more fish and throw it up, and the hippogriff just watches for a while. I don't know. Let's see here. Can I? Let's see here. Give an image of a hippogriff.
Eating T-Rex. Eating a T-Rex tail.
You will see it when I see it. Yeah, so as you do this, would you like to nominate someone for a nature or animal handling check?
That would be Jeff.
Okay.
I'm guessing you have good nature.
Decent.
Might even be good nature.
Have you met Jeff?
22.
22. And what does a 22 give you? Oh, come on.
A hippogriff pet.
And by watching this creature, you see that it's been flying a long time, and it approached the ship not from the island side, but from the Isle of Dread side. So it itself seemed like it was exhausted and famished. And it ate the fish out of hunger, but it ate the T-Rex steaks with, that is the meat it really was looking for. The fish was too light.
Probably salty.
Was it thirsty as well?
Do you, you happen to be on the same, you threw the fish on the same side that you have Bay's distillery for the fresh water. Do you want to go pop it open and see what it does?
Sure.
As you cautiously make your way up to the upper level, as you watch it, it eats with one eye focused on you as it has its talon, its mighty talon and hoof, I guess, if it's the horse, on the meat, and it, with its beak, it starts pulling that meat apart. And as it does, it just has the bird eye on you.
Jeff wouldn't turn his back on it.
No.
He'll like pivot around. And,
Of course, yeah.
Got that beast sense or anything?
with ritual.
So it does have front claws of an eagle. Yeah, so you make your way around to the barrel, and you just pop open the lid, and you just kind of slowly back away, giving it space, and it kind of does the head jerk, and it looks at you, looks at it, and it like sniffs the air, senses the air, and it moves its way, and first its tongue laps the water a little bit, and then it starts to guzzle that water. And it lifts its head out of the crate and just a shake, and the water kind of sprays everywhere. And it takes the rest of that T-Rex, and it starts to fly away with the haunch of meat in its talon, and it gets 30 feet up, and it looks back at you, and it does a body shear, and a feather floats down. And it flies away.
Not 5 feathers? Not 5 feathers?
Not 5. One
Just one?
hippogriff feather. You think that this could be valuable.
Where does it land on deck?
Well, it lands on that same deck that it was flying away from. Just mere 20 feet from your feet.
Okay. Jeff would go pick it up.
Of course. Yep. Okay. Who'd we leave off with?
Me.
Yeah, I believe it's
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff would give the feather to Bay to put in the sack.
All right. Very good.
The bag of holding.
Wes, we are on day 39, I believe. And we're almost done, guys.
10.
Which Ken, I think, was done. It's now your turn. Maybe it's day 40 then.
Oh. Okay.
Day 40. Which way would you like to go? You know that the island of your targeting is just another day's travel, maybe just less than a day's travel southwest.
And the fish told us the
Okay, let's
pirates are.
go. Oh,
I was just gonna say, I think we think the pirates are on that island somewhere, but not necessarily where that icon is.
Right. That icon just means they're on this island somewhere.
Yeah.
You can go southwest or southeast.
southwest.
Southwest. That's morning. What's your direction, boss.
So if we get on the coast, then we would do a beach check.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Southwest.
This is afternoon. All right. And so from here you could choose to go northwest or south. Would you like to do either of those, or would you like to do your random and land checks now? Wes.
Let's do them now.
Who has a D20 handy? All right.
I can roll. I have D&D Beyond it.
Okay. First random. What'd you get?
6.
All right. And how about land?
3.
3. Not quite enough, right? Because we just reset it. Actually, we reset the. No, we did reset the random. It wasn't the land that we reset, because this. I'm gonna say, to the south, you see a small vessel. Not a full-on sailing ship, just a small sailing ship. And this is where we're gonna end for tonight.
Just roll financial 20. Nice ending. Good spot.
All right.
What is it, like day 40?
Day 40. On day 40 of our journey, we finally came to the island which we believe is controlled by the pirates.
Do you have the link handy for the document, Christians? Google Doc?
Should be on your Google Drive if you've ever been on it.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, go ahead. Wrap
Well,
up.
that's it. That's all we're doing for tonight. Until next, hopefully Christian will be back next week, and hopefully the rest. We'll have full team next week,
July 3rd?
July 3rd. Is there any? This is not July 4th,
Yeah.
right? If it were last year, we took July 4th off. This year, I don't see any reason
I'm
why.
good for a double session. I don't be at work tomorrow.
That's right, we don't have to go to work the next day.
Ooh, double session?
Double shots?
Freaking
All nighter.
No, we'll do it. We could do it. We could do it Friday morning. We could go all day. No,
I
Well,
really don't want to do fireworks this year.
we're gonna do Thursday night, just like normal, and we will see if we can find the pirates and see how we'll want to deal with them. All right, and
There's
so
only one way to deal with pirates.
tune in next week when we find the pirates of the Isle of Dread. Until then, take care.
The Dread Pirates, maybe?
The Dread. Oh, are they the Dread Pirates?
Dread Robert?
Are they Dread Pirates? That's